Welcome to the Green Wasp Removal YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're going to show you a parasitic wasp. These are tiny, tiny little insects who are extremely important to the ecosystems around this planet, the entire Earth. Scientists estimate parasitic wasps probably have, give or take, 40 or 50,000 different species. And there's so many of them that a lot of the science on these is still yet to be done. They believe that without parasitic wasps, a huge number of insects in the wild, other populations of insects, would absolutely explode out of control. So the impact that these tiny little wasps have on the environment is so positive and so huge that scientists are still boggled by the number of these insects and how they operate. What they typically do is they will lay their eggs or their larvae in or on other insects, either the larva or the egg stage or what have you of these insects, or directly into the insects that are adults, and they will kill those insects because the larva that the parasitic wasp leaves eventually grows inside the other insects and eats that insect and kills it. So the ability of these wasps to actually act as biological control agents is pretty incredible. Some of them are ectoparasites, which means they eat the other larvae from other insects from the outside, and some are endoparasites, which means they grow inside the other insect and kill it from the inside. In this video, we're going to just show you one of tens of thousands of species. We don't know exactly which species this is because there's just so many of them, but take a look at how tiny this is compared to an average American penny. This insect is probably not even the size of the Lincoln head on the penny. So this is how small one of the larger ones is. This is a fairly large parasitic insect. These go all the way down in size to the tiniest known insect on the planet. Literally the smallest insect ever recorded is a parasitic wasp. Here we give this wasp a little bit of honey just to give it some energy and some nutrition while we observe it before we set it free. Because we're not going to keep this one in captivity. We're not going to use it as a specimen. We want it to go out and do its important job. And what you'll find is a lot of times these tiny little wasps will come into houses or structures or offices through screen windows and what have you, through open doors when people come and go. And people will think that they're gnats or fruit flies. They're so tiny. And because of that, they might kill them. We recommend if you find one of these and it looks like a tiny little wasp, it probably is. And you want to go ahead and release it and put it back out in the environment where it can do its job. Like most wasp species, these are very, very fast, very quick little insects. So they'll eat very quickly. Here you see her nipping a little bit at the honey we left for her. They eat quickly, they fly quickly, they move and walk very fast. This is a survival instinct for them, and it allows them also to attack other insects. When they lay their eggs, they will put their ovipositor sometimes directly into the body of the insect, insert it in like stingers, and their eggs will pass from their body into the body of the affected host insect through the stinger-type mechanism, the ovipositor. So the insect they attack just really doesn't have a chance. They're just too slow to keep up with these speedy little wasps. And don't worry, they don't do this to people or other animals. They only parasitize insects, which is a good thing because we need them to do that. Here you see us using the microscope camera to get a better look at this insect. It's so small that we often need the microscope camera to actually look at the details on it. They always have these beautiful iridescent wings. We'll have some more video at some point later in the season on parasitic wasps to give you some more information about that. Until then, thanks for watching. Have a good one.